Why we can all come to, because the reason why we're all here together is because of this word.
Exactly.
Alright? If it wasn't for this word, you'd be in Nottingham, you'd be out there somewhere, you'd be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
This one would be up there somewhere. We wouldn't know one another at all. No? What brought us all together was the spirit that's among us now. That's what brought us all together. The brothers that you've seen in different states, different countries, wherever we've been scattered. What brought us together to this unity, to the same, all brothers, we all had the same mind, the same belief system, okay? Because of this spirit, man. Yeah. Right? So that scripture, that brings me to the scripture in Baruch. Baruch chapter 4, verse 36. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east. And behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High at the east. So what we're preaching is of the east, not the west. That's why you have guys that have trouble with this issue about rape, man, about oppressing a woman. The second you say the word rape, they don't care what the Bible says, they're just against it. They don't care about make proof of their ministry. They just let their emotions just get them, because they've been conditioned to think that, oh, no, rape, a man can't do that. A man, being a gentleman, a man has to be gentle.
And you know too, and I want to say one thing, I'm going to let you speak, right? Now, check this out, right? And I'm going to just break the word rape down. Rape has nothing to do with sex at all, okay? The word rape means to steal, or to seize, or to take. That's all it means. So you gotta know your words, man. Because see, people have been manipulated in the mind or brainwashed to believe that rape has only got something to do when you sexually. What's that? Right, sexually assault somebody. It doesn't just mean that. It just means to take hold, or to steal, or to seize.
Yeah.
So I'm just to put that out there, man.
Yeah, coming from the Hebrew word "ainah," which means to oppress. Okay, or to seize. And when you rape that woman, say if your daughter was to be raped, brothers don't like that. Okay, the father won't like that. But traditionally what would happen is the man that took your daughter like that, he's gonna make your daughter his wife. Alright? So she doesn't just get cast away.
Right.
You know? He doesn't just damage your daughter like that and just cast her away. He now needs to make that woman his wife.
Right.
All right. Now that's up to the father. That's up to the father. And now, because then I'll get changing a bit to a topic, but I'm just making a statement. If according to the custom, that's like a last resort, man. Rape. That's like a last resort. That happened in the book of Judges. Like if you're a Benjamin, the history of Benjamin is rape, man. That's your history. You actually came from rape. If it wasn't for your ancestors taking those women to Shiloh, you wouldn't be here.
Well, not all of Benjamin, brother, because you still had a few that was on your scene. You know what I mean? Not all Benjamin came from rape, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but those,
right, the descendants of them.
Yeah, they're descendants. Yeah. They came. That's what I'm saying. They descended from the act of their ancient forefathers taking those women to Shiloh.
Yeah.
All right. So rape is like a last resort because there was tradition, man. You married a woman. There was a feast. They told you that in Matthews. Yahushua attended a feast. There was a marriage ceremony, man.
Yeah. Because you didn't have, and just to add on to what the brother's saying, I want to say this as well, because you didn't have Israelite men just going about taking hold of every woman they saw. That wasn't going on. Okay. Now, I don't cut you, right? Hey brother, you have to start listening more, man. You know what I mean? That's how you learn. The more you listen, the more you learn. You know what I mean? Take it from us, because that's how we came into the truth. But like I was saying, man, yeah, so basically, most of the times, Israelite men weren't doing it, man. Because Israelite men back in the ancient world, they had a class. Not like how it is right now. Because our people ain't got no class with that. Okay, now that the law is there if that act came into effect. Okay, if a man was so, you know, he couldn't control himself, and it got to that point, that's when you have that law.
Right. You know what I'm saying? and it makes sense. I'm gonna get to you, and it makes sense because say if there was no people left alive, and it was just you and a woman,
Right.
and you went to her, you was being respectful. You said, "Now we gotta reproduce, we gotta replenish the earth, we gotta multiply." And she said, "Nah, I don't like. Look at your nose. I don't. You know, I don't know. I don't. You know how they go. What are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to enforce I know on them, man. You're gonna have to oppress her. Okay? So that's like a last resort. Okay, but like I said, there's something called what you call a herd mentality, where people you consent to like a common behavior, which is tradition, marriage. All right. Plus, like I said, the brother said, yeah, men had class. We wasn't like Esau running around raping whoever we want to rape, man. You know, brothers had respect. They had honor. They had integrity. You know, you had respect for your fellow neighbor.
You said that they would be taken as a wife if that happened.
Yeah.
But if they wasn't taken as a wife, my question is that punishable by death by the family of that raped woman?
What do you mean? If they
Like
didn't
if you
take...
raped my mum and you never took her as your wife or my daughter as a father, that act is that punishable by death
No.
in the eyes of the Most High.
He's gonna break it down.
According to the law, let me just get it, man, because we're talking about it, but no one's bringing it out. In fact, can you get, because I want to break it down. Deuteronomy 22, verse 23. If I'm not mistaken. Because the brother just said, say if I was to rape his daughter, or if a man was to rape his daughter, right? And the guy, you didn't want to wife him. All right, don't read about it.
Deuteronomy 22, start at 22. No, 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto her husband.
Now that is not betrothed, so that's a verse 24.
Deuteronomy 22 and 24. Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate.
25, bro, 25.
Right. Deuteronomy 22 and 25. But if a man
That's the bonus introduction. Go to 26.
Deuteronomy 22 and 26. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
28.
Yeah, 28. Come.
Deuteronomy 22 and 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her,
right.
and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver,
Right.
and she shall be his wife,
Right.
because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
So he had sex with her. He had sex with her.
Yeah, first and foremost, he grabbed her up and took her, like how the Benjamites did it, and then he laid down with her. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, brother.
Yeah. So he humbled her. So he had sex with her, right? And she was a virgin, meaning no man ever slept with her. Clean. So to you, she's high price because you're her father, right? She's clean. She brings water from the well. She feeds the horses or whatever. Okay, she draws water from the well. She sets the table. She's like your servant, if anything. So she's good. A man has now oppressed her and laid with her. Now he did something without your consent, but now he's got to make an atonement for damaging your goods in that retrospect. So what's he got to do? That your daughter is now his wife, because he can't disrespect you and discard her. You know what I'm saying? And then that word goes around. That happens. That woman is now his wife. He's got to now honor that woman. He has to honor your daughter now. All right. Now, say if he doesn't have the money to read it.
Deuteronomy 22 and 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days.
Right, so you got honor. He has to honor that woman. He said he can't put her away all his days, meaning you can't kick her after he's done with it. You can't do that.
Because that's what you when you do that, what you're doing is you're whoremongering. You're making her to become a whore.
Right.
Like you said, brother, if let's say for example, you know, he took your daughter, he would have to wife your daughter until the day he dies. Yeah. And that's what any woman you get with. You gotta just deal with her for the rest of your life, because if you don't do that, then you're gonna need her to commit adultery.
Right, and say if there's a certain laws where it said that you can divorce a woman, but in this case, he can never get rid of her. This woman is not his wife to the day he dies.
Right.
So he can never divorce her. You know, so that's the scripture told you. It says, yeah.
Because it says in 23, it says there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Exactly.
So if he doesn't want to take her as his wife, then the Most High will punish him, not the father of the damsel.
Well, really, like I said, basically, when you understand something, he couldn't have done that, because if he's doing that, then he'll be going up.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But the point of the matter is that basically, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but he
Just saying, is it punishable
Are you
by death?
asking if
That's
it's
what I'm.
lawful
If
for the
I
father
went
to
and
kill?
killed, if you raped my daughter,
Yeah.
and I'll come and you didn't want to take her as a wife, and I'll come to kill you, and I've killed you, is that an unrighteous killing in the eyes of the Most High?
Well, not necessarily, because it doesn't say anything about, you know, how you would pretty much put a man to death because he didn't want to, you know, marry your daughter. Okay, but basically that man's going to receive some kind of penalties for that.
and it is a sin.
It is a sin.
It's a sin. For him to do that's a sin.
So that's on between him and the Most High. Then. When you say it's a sin, that means that's between him and the Most
No, it
High.
just means transgression.
Because I think there's a law that says like if a man break into your house by day, you can actually kill him. So in that sense, I don't want to go. I'm gonna be wise in my own conceits.
Yeah.
So I want to go with what the scriptures say, innit? But to me, it sounds like theft, innit? So you can rise up against him and kill him for that. So you know, but I don't want to be wise in my own conceits. I don't want to break it down wrong or nothing like that. So. Trying to fit the scripture. That's a good point.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a scripture as well. Yeah, it is. But you know, it just goes to show you too, you have to be experts in the law as well.
You have to.
Because once you know the law in totality, you know how to break these things down.
Another law in the scriptures that says if a man marries a woman and then he comes up and says that she was a virgin, and then like they check the parents to have the children of her virginity.
Yeah, get that. That's all. Okay, hold on. Where's that? That's all. Do you want to do something?
Because these are the times.
Yeah, got that.
What is that?
Deuteronomy 24, verse 1. When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, right? That's the right one, right? Because he have found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house, right? And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Right? And if the latter husband hates her and writes her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband died who took her to be his wife, right? So the second man, her former husband which sent her away may not take her again to be his wife. After that she is defiled. That is an abomination before the Lord. And thou shalt not cause the land to sin with the Lord thy. No, that's I don't think that's the one, man. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one.
Which one you
There's
want?
one is when you accuse a woman of not being a virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's something that happens. I think he gets killed for that or something like that.
Is it in Judges?
He gets beaten up by the thingy, and then
I think it's in
and then
Judges.
afterwards, like, they forced him to take a wife anyway, whether he wants to or not.
Exactly. He has to understand he has to take that woman to be his wife. He has to. And he has to, especially if he's got the money to do it, he's got to do it. And if he doesn't, he goes into slavery. He has to pay up somehow. He has to pay up somehow to make restitute for that 50 shekels.
Yeah.
But there's a law on that also, like if you need to go into that, man, to get into the law.
You gotta get into the law, yeah.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 22 and 13.
Say that it's Deuteronomy
22 and 13.
22 and 13, right?
They're taking their time.
Yeah, you was already reading it. You was reading the 22 already. I believe.
22 and 18.
13.
Oh yeah. Come on.
13. 22, 13.
22 and 13. Okay. Yeah. Deuteronomy. You might want to read it? Read it then.
22 and 13.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 22 and 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her,
Yeah, like what you're saying. Go on.
and give occasions of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate.
Right, because first and foremost, there's 2 points I want to make. Why would you rape a woman that you don't desire? And plus, especially in those times, people are so strict in the law. If you were so passionate for a woman that you didn't want to go through the ceremony, you just wanted her right now, you must have had a heavy desire for that woman. Right? So why would you not want to wife that? You'd be like Jacob went into servitude for how many years for Leah and Rachel? Yeah, and the other one that he liked more, he was ready to bust his ass for another 7 years for her, man. That's how much desire he had for her, man. So you're not gonna put a woman away. And plus, the brother's reading how he's a virgin, isn't it?
There's some more in it, brother.
Yeah, let's read on.
It says, and in verse 16 it says, and the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her. And lo, he hath given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid. And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city.
Right.
And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him.
So they beat the shit out of this guy.
And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel. And she shall be his wife, he may not put her away all his days.
So they're gonna force that motherfucker, man. He's gonna have to. So not only does he get beaten up, he might as well take the easy route and just not talk shit and just take it. But if he does talk shit, he's gonna get beaten, and then he's gonna and then he gets a bad name. So he gets like a twofold bad name, because one, he went around tradition, and then you might see he angered the man in Jacob, because you're gonna be very angry about that. You know, naturally, you're gonna be angry because everybody consented to tradition, and this guy, he decided not to do that. And then he defiled one of your daughters, a virgin of Israel, and then he started talking shit. He talking about he don't want to take. He lied basically because she was a virgin. So and then he lied Okay, and then he got beat. He said he went to the elders of the city, which means everybody must have knew about it by that time. But this was a big issue now. It got turned into a big issue, and now he got beaten. And that must have been a process. All right, and then now he's got to take your daughter. Now he has to.
And that's what we're gonna have to start doing, man, because normally we don't really go into the law too much. But that's another thing that we gotta do, brothers, is we gotta start looking at the law. So when brothers, come with a decent question like that, we can bring the scriptures out on that, you know what I mean? And bring home the point. Because
But you brought me the point.
what's that?
I've got the point. You brought it to me and I've got the point.
Exactly.
All
But
praise.
we was just trying to figure out how we could actually, answer it. That was just the problem. But it's okay because we know the scriptures, but we have to pretty much read on the law so that when the question like that is answered again, we will know how to bring it up. You know what I
But
mean?
that's beautiful how the law covers all aspects.
Yes.
Like it doesn't say if a woman gets raped and then he has to be his wife, what? Then there's another issue. What if he doesn't want to take her? What do you do then?
Right.
Then the law covers that.
And I've been
What we
busting
found
the
out
club to
is
get
that he's gonna get his ass whooped by the elders if he doesn't take hook. Because in order, if you lay down with a woman, right, automatically, and it tells you in the other Bible dictionary. I tell you what, you have the Bible dictionary with you?
And that's something else again. Because
Yeah, get the Bible
the bride
dictionary.
price is 50 shekels of silver. And then see when they put the occasion on the woman, you have to pay 100 shekels of
Let me finish
silver.
what you say.
Yeah,
So he paid double now instead of
yeah.
Right.
So that's
Right. So you might as well just go by it traditionally. You know what I mean?
the easy way. That's why raping was uncommon. It was very uncommon.
Yeah, you got
These
to
are the
have money.
customs. These are the customs of Israel. No one.
And that's what these niggas that have an issue with rape, that's what they don't understand. They just get all emotional right off the bat.
Yeah.
Instead of going into what the scriptures say.
And a lot of them don't understand sex is marriage either.
Exactly. You know?
It's a quick one. This is Psalms 19 and 7. It says, "The law of the Lord is perfect."
A little bit louder, brother.
It says, "The law of the Lord is perfect,
Exactly.
converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making the wise simple."
Right, making the wise simple. And that's why we have the laws so that we can live on the planet Earth more effectively, man. And then also, like it tells you in Deuteronomy the 4th chapter, it says that these laws were written so that we can look good in the sight of the nations, man. And that the Most High be pleased with them. Also, Yeah.
But there's more, there's more in that law.
Okay, let him read it.
bit
Let's
more
read some more now. Yep.
What do you want me to look up?
No, what is it? Marriage. Look up the term marriage. Yeah, read some more.
Verse